Welcome to the second episode about Matte lacquer. Today we are going to scratch it and test its strength this way. You already know the methodology from the previous video about testing 3 chipboard panels, so I won't repeat it. Let's move straight to the test. Reminder, first I scratch under full load, then under reduced load. So what are the results? What do we see overall? Full load level 9 peak, reduced load level 9 peak. Damage is clearly visible. There is damage here as well, and here everything is clearly visible. What actually surprised me in a good way. I expected that even a level 3 peak under reduced load would damage the matte lacquer more noticeably. But what I see is a very small scratch. Again, you are seeing this in a marker under the lossy lamp. Let me turn the lamp off. Like this you can still kind of see it. Like this, almost not visible at all. And in real viewing conditions, yes, I notice it, but it's not very disturbing. Overall, the result is expected. Matte lacquer is less resistant to scratches than laminate. But overall, the result is acceptable. The top lacquer layer is cut through down to the primer, but in none of the cases do I see the MDF base. So overall, the resistance is decent. I expected worse. Now we move on to impact testing with steel balls. Interestingly, this material seems to be approaching the strength level of chipboard panels. Now it becomes more interesting when we compare multiple materials. I already see differences compared to the previous test. I also noticed that the rebound is stronger on the surface than on chipboard. I assume this is because the base here is MDF, which is denser than practical board. So, 7.5mm ball. I'm not sure the camera will capture it. There's a tiny macro mark right here on the edge of the shadow. Then comes 10mm, 12, 15. What's next? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 90. Now about the damage. 12, 15, 20. Including 20. do not crack the coating. These are just dents. Starting from 25 mm, paint delamination begins. You can see the outline. At 30 mm the paint already cracks, and it continues further. 35, 40, 45, 50 and so on up to 90 mm. Here the damage is already deep. I think you can even try to lift the paint. I'll take a knife and try to chip it off. Overall, these results are actually very solid. It's definitely necessary to test matte lacquer from different manufacturers under the same conditions and compare how production quality affects performance. For now, I am showing what I have in my material archive. This is what I personally work with. But in the future, cross-testing like this will be very important. Now I'll continue explaining my scoring table. This time strange test. First, we record scratches using most peaks. We have full load and reduced load. We record the first peak that causes damage. And here's what we see. Under full load, all materials are scratched by all peaks. So the first damaging peak is level 3 on the MOS scale. But under reduced load, we see differences. For example, Eger chipboard is scratched by level 5. Kronaspan and Swiss Krona level 4. Matte lacquer level 3. Each level corresponds to a score. Next, impact with steel balls. We record the first visible impact, the smallest ball that causes detectable damage. Then we record the diameter that causes coating failure. In this case, they turned out to be same across materials. Then we assign a strange level, but I am still refining the methodology, so we won't go deep into that now. And finally, we get an overall ranking, where we can clearly see differences between materials. So, what conclusions can we draw? If a cabinet front or panel in matte lacquer is made with high quality, and I know exactly how this one was made, high density MDF base, good primer, high quality lacquer from Cyerlac, then within this test it performs roughly comparable to chipboard panels. But I wouldn't recommend it using this test as a direct decision guide, because in real practice I've seen many matte lacquer fronts from different manufacturers, and the quality varies drastically, really drastically. At some point I will definitely do a proper cross test. I'll even order samples from small local manufacturers, those working at minimal cost, whereas they may cut corners on MDF primer, paint, or on sanding and application quality. Because MDF itself also requires proper sanding. So to properly evaluate this material, you really need a comparison across manufacturers and price levels. Thank you for watching. In next episode I will test resistance to fire and water. See you there.